I don't remember what it's like to be like testosterone free, or know what it's like to like not have to be pumping a hormone into my body. I miss just having my natural hormones kind of do their thing. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. We still got a little ways to go, but as I said in the last video, when I do hit 1,000, I plan on doing a giveaway with some of the merch I received from a company that I've teamed up with. As you can see, my facial hair is coming in. I think this is, no, this isn't the most I've had before. Usually I shave my face because, I don't know, I prefer to be clean cut. I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the comments what you think, but personally, I love being clean cut. I don't know. It just feels better, and I feel like I look better. Shapes out my face more. It's November, so I'm doing No Shave November and seeing what I look like by the end of it. Let's basically jump into today's video. Today, I'll be talking about 5 things that I miss pre-transition. Before I start, I do want to say that I love my transition. I love a lot of the things that came with it, and I am much happier now than I was ever before transitioning. So just because I do have 5 things that I do miss before transitioning doesn't mean that I regret transitioning by any means, and I don't think I will ever regret any of the choices I've made thus far. So let's get into it. Number 1, the first thing that I miss before transitioning was my face. I had no acne whatsoever. I would get like a pimple here and there when it was time for my monthly issue. I don't like talking about that. I would get like 1 or 2 pimples every month that my cycle was about to start, but then they would immediately go away. Once I started transitioning, oh my god. My back, my chest where I get hair now, my face has gotten so much worse, and I was insecure about it for a little while, but people say it's not as bad as I hype it up to be. But I have really bad acne on my face. Not so much now that my transition has stabilized, but when I first started transitioning, I started to get a lot of acne. And I'm somebody that likes to pick at acne, so when I started to pick at it, I got a lot of acne scars. So the acne scars is really what's left now. And I mean, with the facial hair, it pretty much covers it. But up close and personal, you can see the scars. And I have a lot of back knee scars, so that kind of sucks. So yeah, number 1 would have to be the fact that I miss my skin before transitioning. Number 2, I would have to say my mood swings. So before transitioning, I obviously had mood swings. Everybody does, male or female. I'm not gonna lie, I can be in a really big raging, and it's got me into a lot of trouble. I would say that my mood swings have definitely intensified. I've had multiple times where I've had to have my dose switched around and lowered and less frequent because of my mood swings and how they played a part in my life. Number 3 has to go to body weight. Most of you guys know that transitioning to male and taking testosterone can make you lose a lot of weight if obviously you're eating decently and you work out. Although that is true, it can also be the complete opposite. So if you don't have a decent diet, then you can actually gain quite a bit of weight. The issue I have with this is not so much just gaining the weight, but another thing with your weight that can happen is that your weight could go right to your stomach. Everybody knows of dad bods, and everybody knows that you can get like a beer gut, and that is actually what has started to happen to me. I used to go crazy hard in the gym, probably from the age of 21 to 23 was like my prime era of like just being a gym junkie, mostly because I had the time to do it because I was only in school and I didn't have to work as much as I do right now. So I was a complete gym junkie and I was still really young. So any food I ate, whether it was bad, good, or anything in between, my body burned it off really quickly. Now I'm getting up there and I'm almost 30, and it's so cringy to say that, but I'm 27 and I don't get to work out nearly as much as I used to. I am getting somewhat of a dad bod and I am gaining a lot of weight in my midsection. Kind of sucks. And this is a personal preference. Everything I'm saying is not the end of the world to other people, but I'm just saying the things that aren't so lucky for me. Is that a cat? I don't know why, but I thought that was a chicken, and I was really confused. Number 4 would have to go to body odor. Body odor sucks for everybody. Nobody wants to smell. Before transitioning, I never had body odor. I could work out as much as possible, do whatever I wanted, and I would never get body odor. It just wasn't something that happened to me. And even if I didn't wear deodorant, I'm not saying I would go out of my way to not wear deodorant, but there are times before transitioning where I may have forgotten. There's times even now where I may forget, and back then it was fine. You wouldn't have even known that I wasn't wearing deodorant. Now, if I'm not wearing deodorant, even if I haven't done anything that day, body odor can get real bad. I definitely miss my pre-transition body smell a lot more than I do now. Last but not least, number 5, the one that wraps it all around for this entire video, weekly injections. I know that I signed up to do this and I went into it knowing that this was going to be something I had to do, and I get a lot of questions on this, but it's on your weekly shots, and people will ask if it's something I have to do for the rest of my life. As long as I continue to transition, yes, in simple terms, I will have to take testosterone for the rest of my life because my body does not naturally produce as much as testosterone as I would need to live this way, pretty much. I don't even remember what it's like not having to poke myself weekly or bi-weekly. I don't remember what it's like to be testosterone free. I miss just having my natural hormones kind of do their thing. And I'm not saying I miss my natural hormones and the things that came with those hormones. I'm just saying I miss just living naturally. How they say, natty. I miss living natty. Yeah, every now and then I do get kind of down because I'm like, dang, like, it's just a constant reminder that I'm transgender. And I know there's other options. People will say, well, why don't you do the pellets, or why don't you do the gel, or whatever. But my insurance doesn't cover any of those options. And so I have to, my only option is to do this form of testosterone, and this one has to be done either weekly or bi-weekly. Yeah, overall, again, I am not in any way, shape, or form upset with transitioning. I am extremely happy, and I don't want this to scare anyone who was thinking about being on testosterone, but it's just something to think about, and there are going to be things you miss. There might not be things that you miss, but for me personally, there were a couple things, but not a lot. 5 out of the 10,000s of things that I love about my transition. I might make another video. Let me know in the comments if you want to know the things that I love about my transition. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh, I wanted to show you, I got a new MacBook to edit on because I was editing on my phone and it was getting kind of hard to do it because they don't have a lot of features on your phone. Now with posting a lot more, I actually have a need for it. Got the rose gold MacBook Air and I love it. I've already done like an edit or 2 on here, and yeah, I'm extremely happy. I got this like 2 days ago. So again, we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We're at 600 and something, and I know we can make it. So if you see this and you're not subscribed, please subscribe, like, comment for more videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.